Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Carmine again, and we were about to go deal with some problems. You may be wondering why I went to go pick up Winston. Well, talk to them. Keeping your cool, you answer all of their questions. Finally continues on its way. In this case, this is a rare case in which they did not notice the highly illegal weapons we're carrying, and just walked on by. So I'm going to call a taxi, and we're going to go back to the Redmond Barrens. Now then, let's get everybody reloaded. Yes, reload. Alright, I'm going to use this, use Stoker's to recover some health. Easy money, I'll pay. Karma. Alright. I need to get my stats upgraded as well. Body, quickness, intelligence, etc. Yeah, I can probably get one up to... I can get one up to 5. And it's going to leave me with 3. Not enough to raise anything else. We're going to raise quickness. And we don't have enough to improve any of those. We also need to start getting our electronics skill up. You'll see why in a bit. Let's see. 2 karma. 4 karma. Let's go ahead and use that to augment his quickness, because street samurais, trolls especially, need to be quick. Oh yeah, I made a mistake. Winston's body stat is not maxed out. I believe it caps at 8 or 9. Because trolls are much larger and burlier than humans. And elves. Oh wow, we need to get her body up to 2. We need Rihanna's body stat up because that's how well you resist taking damage. Rihanna has a quickness of 7. Increases combat and cyber combat success. Let's switch back to me and check out. So we are going to go deal with something. We're going to go have a little chat with Boris. And I brought a little help along because, 1, I don't trust Boris, and 2, at least one person here is intimidating as fuck. And I'm looking for some information. I'll pay your 500 now. Boris watches the Nuyen roll off your cred stick. Ah, gives one a warm feeling all over. Just ask me anything you want to know. Tell me what you know about my brother Michael. It just occurred to me that your brother was in here a while back. He came in using the name Owlfeather, though I never believed that was really his name. I believe he bought a few high-powered weapons, lots of ammo, and a 4-wheel truck. Anyway, I wouldn't have thought twice about it until some Rinraku hotshot started a bird dog. Never seen the suit before he came looking for your brother. He had lots of hired protection, but he looked like the most dangerous of the bunch. His name was Mako Sochow. I probably just butchered that. He applied some pressure, but I didn't give up your bro, I swear. I didn't know nothing except what he bought. Mako must have gotten more info elsewhere. Thanks. Your mind mulls over this new information as you turn to leave. You are startled back to reality as a Rinraku strike team breaks into the greenhouse. They are aiming for Boris, who attempts to run for cover. The leader seems to recognize you and immediately instructs them to take you down instead. Oh, this is going to be rough. Oh, Jesus, Rihanna's already down. I can't touch these guys. Medkit. Wait, she has slap patches. Why am I using the medkit? Trauma patches restore 20% of your max health every use. They're far better at low skill levels. Winston, however, has yet to be touched and is currently fucking shit up. I, on the other hand, need a little more attack. Oh, going full offense doesn't change anything for me. Okay, I can't really cut through these guys' armor. Jesus, I'm glad I brought Winston. Oh, dude, you want some? We just dropped 2 people in heavy combat armor, and you want a piece of this. I swear to God, the thugs get dumber by the day. Boris appears much more nervous now that he survived a Rinraku strike team attack. He doesn't let that get in the way of business, though. A sincere thanks for the save, chum. You gave me the distraction I needed to hop out the back. So sit down and slot up. A guy's got to make a living, you know? I want more info. What do you know about David Owlfeather? That ranger who patrols the Salashi? You won't get to see him unless you got a visa, of which I have plenty in stock. Rarely leaves the Amerindian village he's stationed at, but he's okay. It's his brother who's a real dreckhead. Brother? Drek is a derogatory term in the future because slang. Amerindian refers to the American Indian tribes, the Native American tribes, who experienced a resurgence in this being the sixth world from the Earth Dawn setting, which essentially Earth comes back into a sphere in which mana is a thing. I keep messing that up. And things get interesting. They essentially break away from the United States and reclaim their land. Eventually the United States crumbles and becomes the UCAS. Yeah, Aragorn, a real fragging arrogant punk. Frag again is they had to slip shit past the radar. I don't care for him, but I gotta make money. Last time he was here, he was shooting his mouth off about taking on a big corp for one of the Johnsons around here. Haven't seen him since, and don't feel too bad about that. Though I do miss the creds. I'll talk to you later. Come back when you're... No, we're actually done with Boris. We will never need to visit Boris again. Now, as long as I don't actually undertake a Shadowrun, these two won't leave, but... There is one other person I need to introduce, and who I will be hiring, because they are, in my opinion, the best spellcaster in the game. Man calls you from a dark alleyway. Sst, I got 6 frag grenades for sale. I'll give them to you for 180. That's 30 a pop. What do you say? Walk away. I don't need your damn grenades. Alright, we're gonna go visit... I'm going to try and find this building in downtown Seattle. I don't know where this gang actually, lairs, but it's fairly important I actually find them. Enter Seattle's famous landmark, the Space Needle. It's a popular tourist attraction, but if you've seen one steel and glass structure, you've seen them all. After riding the elevator, you enter the bar at the top of the tower. Oh, hey, we're going to get to meet someone here who I happen to like. This is Trent Delisario. A bright-eyed young man is creating magical fire when you enter. Hello, please, join me. Sure, I'm looking for some info. I might know something of use. What's your story, chummer? My name is Trent. I've been studying the mystical arts, the powers of magic. I was studying at the university, but I quickly tired of the parlor tricks they taught there. I aspired to learn so much more. I've decided to add to my experiences by working for those who will pay me to have them. Oh, wait, I need some questions answered. I'd like to hear about mages. Mages use arcane magic. Shaman require a totem and are forced to adhere to the laws of nature. Mages have no such limitations. We use our intellect to call upon the astral plane and bend it to our will. When I get some more experience, you'll see some serious casting from my fingers, man. I need some questions. I'm looking for some contacts. I've got the number of an old professor of mine. Jefferson is his name. Most folks will only sell names to you, but the prof's always willing to talk with new people without the influence of money. He places the name in your pocket secretary. This guy's pretty nice. Oh, I need some questions answered. Do you know of any Johnsons in the area? Yeah, I know of a local Johnson. Goes by the name of Vigore. I occasionally see him over in the Rat's Nest, but he does his work out of the Wanderer and the Puyallup Barrens. That's another bar, and this guy actually figures into the story. We'll be meeting Vigore in later. Vigore something. I might know something of use. I'll talk to you later, chum. Little sweat, chum. Good luck in your struggles. How about this? Nobody here. This is the only place you can pick up Trent, and he's a decently priced runner for his skills. And he gave us a contact. Let's check out some other buildings. That is a hotel. What about up here? What's this? This is another megacorp. This is the Icarus Descending. This is Seattle General Hospital. Maybe it's this one? I think it's this one. Oh, this is just an abandoned building. We'll deal with these here in a bit. There's nothing here for me. Not yet. A particular type of run will send me into one of those buildings. Is this Roscoe's? No, this is another abandoned building. It's here somewhere, damn it. This is Mitsuhama's local branch. This is the Matchstick. Maybe it's in the Penumbra District? I'll find it one way or the other. There is one other gang that we need to make contact with, just so I can introduce them for story reasons. Let's see, what is this building? Abandoned? Yes, abandoned. And as the game does keep telling me, ghouls tend to gather in these buildings. This is Lone Star's headquarters. We're not going to walk in there. Well, maybe later, when I'm not carrying 160 grand with me. There's a sudden disturbance up ahead. You glimpse someone taking your picture with a holocam. The person quickly disappears into the crowd. Because we've got a level of notoriety and reputation now, people are going to start doing that. We're famous, basically. What's this building? I think this might be it. Damn it, it's another abandoned building. The gang we're going to meet are known as the I-5ers. They're basically a motorcycle gang that claims the I-5 interstate as their territory. Here we go! This old warehouse has the I-5er logo spray painted on it. Next to the door is a young punk in a leather jacket. You better cut out of here, Jack, before I cut something out of you. I want to talk to your boss. The boss has been expecting you. Follow me. You are led through a steel-reinforced door, coming face to face with the leader of the I-5ers. So, you're Joshua. You may address me as Mauler. What is it you want from the I-5ers? Maybe protection from our gang? Or maybe you think you're big enough to talk to the guy who runs this city? I'm looking for some contacts. Man, you must have a serious death wish. You want to meet with the big guy, huh? Fine, but since you're on your way to an early grave, why don't you give me 10 grand for my troubles, okay? Okay, sure, I'll pay you. Mr. Faradushi runs the mob in Seattle. We give him our services, and he gives us some of his action. Very nice setup for us. Maybe he has a use for you, too. Chat with you later. So, these guys are connected with the mob. So, these are the two major crime factions out here. The Mafia Don. This guy gives questionably useful benefits. He gives a free stay at Wiley's Gala Hotel, offers a discount at the crime mall, and keeps Lone Star at bay. If you align yourself with the Mafia, Lone Star stops harassing you, but we can talk our way out of that, so it's basically pointless, and the discount at the mall is equivalent to having 12 negotiation, which I will at some point have. So his services don't really interest me as much as the Yakuza boss, who's got heavy combat armor and something very good for mages. And trust me, we're going to need that fairly soon. Because now that we've got that out of the way, it's time to make some acquaintances. I'm going to go visit some bars and meet a couple of new people. The company man storms up to you. Hey, you can't get away with this. Don't think I don't recognize you. Talk to him. Wait, you aren't Mr. Johnson, are you? I'm very sorry to have bothered you. The confused man scurries off. Why in the hell would... Whatever, pal. Whatever. We're going to go to another area that I happen to like. This is the Renraku Arcology. Now, you're probably wondering what this is. This is a giant, self-contained environment, basically. This is a massive pyramid. And they have some interesting, fairly useful shops. Merlin's Lore is a premier magic shop and the latest addition to the Renraku Arcology. This place sells magic items. We'll get into that in a bit, because we're going to go and try to meet one of the better mages in the game next episode. What's this building? Microtronics is the store for the serious Decker. Although it has some high-quality software and hardware, it is hampered by the fact that its stock must be legal. This place sells Analyze, and other than that, it's not terribly useful to me. I could trade up to the SEGA CTY 360, but I have no reason to do so. I got a better deck in mind already. With that, I'm going to go ahead and cut on out of here. Have a good day, everybody.